Hello everyone, myself Chiranjeevi Dubaguntla. I have more than 14 years of experience in CRM systems. Today we are going to discuss about the AI powered CRM and policing and how it is impacting between the innovation and surveillance. This presentation explains how AI driven CRM system transform community policing while raising important questions about the surveillance and civil liberties. Rise of AI powered policing. There are three main key impacted areas: widespread adoption, measurable impact, community focus. In widespread adoption, AI CRM system now manages millions of citizens' interactions annually across major metropolitan areas. Measurable impact. Departments report significant improvement in response coordination and feedback collection. And community focus. New tools enable more targeted community engagement and resource allocation. Benefits of AI-driven system. There are main benefits of the AI-driven system: sentiment analysis, faster response, performance tracking. Sentiment analysis. Algorithm flag community tensions with high accuracy, allowing prevention actions. This means it collects the data from the different sources like 911 calls, case management, citizen complaints, and it tracks against them. Faster response. Predictive alert systems have reduced response time in high risk areas. Performance tracking. Officer engagement screen cards correlated with improved community satisfaction. There are success cases: 24% response time, average reduction in emergency response times across implementation departments, and 37% satisfaction, increase in the community satisfactory scores where systems are transparent. 42% engagement, more citizen police and positive interaction reported in participating communities. The shadow side of the algorithm bias: unfair targeting of certain communities. Documented case shows greater algorithm flagging in minority communities, despite similar incident rates. The enforcement cycles are systems that learn from historical data often perpetuate existing bias in policing patterns, and as well as limited oversight too. Public trust concerns. The data collections, use policies, and surveillance fears. When it comes to the data collections, citizens are often unaware of how the personal data is being gathered. When citizens don't understand how decisions are made, the data is collected and how it is going to be used. So, in this case, the trust can be broken down. User policies, unclear boundaries on how information affects polishing decisions. Surveillance fears, especially in communities that have already exposed without policing. This lack of transparency make it even harder to build trust. Community algorithmic transparency framework. There are four core principles of community transparency framework. One is visibility, documentation, participation, review. Visibility. Public facing dashboard shows how algorithms make recommendations. The documentation, citizen accessible engagement logs track all system guidance interactions. That means they should be able to track their cases, how it was routed, who was resolved, and what basis they resolved. Participation, community involvement in system design and implementation, like hosting public workshops or town halls. Reviewing, mandatory third party algorithm audit conducted quarterly. Just like companies have independent financial audits, AI systems that have affect public should regularly fairness audits. The framework results in pilot cities: Boston implementation, Auckland pilot, Denver adoption. Boston implementation, trust in police technology increased 47% after dashboard launches. Citizen complaints about technology misuse dropped by 62%. The Auckland pilot, community oversight committee review all algorithm changes. Public trust metrics improve 31% first year of the implementation. Denver adoption, quarterly town hall discussion CRM insights with residents. Due to this, engagement with the police portal increased 83% after transparency measure. Key framework components: public dashboards, technical documentation, citizen review boards, impact assessment. These are the four key components of framework. So when it comes to public dashboard, real-time display of algorithm activity and impact accessible to the all citizens. Technical documentation, simplified explanation of how AI systems make recommendation. Citizen review board, community members participating in the quarterly algorithm reviews. Impact assessment, regular evaluation of the system effects on different demographic groups. There are four ways of implementation pathways: assessment, adoption, community engagement, continuous improvements. When it comes to the assessment, conduct comprehensive audit of existing AI systems and gather structured community feedback on specific concerns. Adoption. When it comes to the adoption, implement technical modification to enhance algorithm transparency and establish clear accountability protocols. Community engagement. Create formal channels for citizens participates in the system review with the documented feedback integration process. Continuous improvement. Establish quarterly independent audits and systematic implementation of evidence-based and delay defense. There are proven stakeholders benefits: law enforcement, community member, government officials. In the law enforcement, increased community trust leads to better information sharing and cooperation. Officers report less stress from community tensions. Community members, greater understanding of how the data is used reduced and it reduces the fear of the surveillance. Visible feedback loops show input creates the real changes. Government officials reduce the tension between the police and communities. Measurable improvement in public satisfaction with governance. Technical recommendations, open source components, data minimization, bias testing, citizen control. So when it comes to the open source components, critical algorithms should be open for the public review while protecting security elements. The data minimization, collect only necessary information with clear retention and detention policies. Bias testing, regular testing against diverse data set to identify the correct and algorithm biases. Citizen control, allow individual to view and manage their data with reasonable security constraints. Balancing innovation rights. ACRM system offers powerful tools for improving policing. Their benefits must be balanced with transparency and accountability. The community algorithm transparency framework provides a proven path forward. Thank you, everyone.